What's up, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get rolling, let's just say this. Our Buffalo Bills are doing everything they can to sharpen every detail, every week, to bring better results and keep pushing toward that ultimate goal, a Super Bowl run. You can feel it. The hunger, the focus, the accountability, it's all there. Now, before we break down some pretty wild and unfortunate news from one Bills drive, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you're part of the Bills family who bleeds red, white, and royal blue. Because trust me, you'll want to stay tuned for this one. A Bills star just got hit with some brutal news, and it's going to cost him, literally. All right, let's get right into it. Ahead of the massive Week 9 matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, the NFL dropped its weekly fines, and one of our own found his name on that list. Defensive end Joey Bosa has been fined $12,172 for unnecessary roughness during last week's win over the Carolina Panthers. The play happened with just 30 seconds left in the first half. Bosa, frustrated, got flagged for tripping after over-pursuing Andy Dalton. Bills Mafia, you probably remember it. It wasn't dirty, just one of those moments where emotions and intensity got the best of him. But the league didn't see it that way. They hit him with a fine, making it the 6th of his career, bringing his total fines to an eye-popping $174,332. Yeah, you heard that right. The NFL, or as some fans jokingly call it, the No Fun League, has been pretty strict with Bosa over the years. He's been fined 4 times for roughing the passer, twice for verbally abusing officials, and this latest one just adds to that list. The good news? It's his first fine since 2023, so it's been a while since his name popped up on that list. But still, not the kind of attention you want heading into one of the biggest games of the season. Now, before anyone overreacts, Bosa's fine isn't the end of the world. The man signed a 1-year, $12.6 million deal this offseason, so this hit won't exactly hurt the wallet too bad. Still, it's the principle of it. The Bills finally get a defensive line that's generating real pressure again, and boom, another headline about discipline and fines just days before facing Patrick Mahomes. Now, to the NFL's credit, that fine money actually goes to a good place. According to the league, fines collected are donated to the Professional Athletes Foundation and the NFL Foundation, which support health, safety, and wellness initiatives for players, both active and retired, along with funding youth football programs and community projects. In fact, since 2011, about $4 million per year has been used to support those causes. So, yeah, while Bosa might be frustrated, at least the money is going toward helping players and communities across the country. But here's the real story underneath this fine, and it's one Bills fans can't ignore. The Buffalo defensive line is hanging on by a thread right now. We've got Ed Oliver, Dwayne Carter, and TJ Sanders all on injured reserve. Daquan Jones is battling a calf injury that's kept him sidelined for multiple games. And now, well, Bosa is healthy and ready. This fine just adds more noise and pressure to a defensive unit that's already trying to hold things together. This is a group that's been playing great football. Gritty, physical, and disciplined, but depth has become a real issue right now. And you can only ask so much of the big guys in the trenches before fatigue and injuries start piling up. And that brings us to the rumor mill. And let's just say, things are starting to heat up as the trade deadline approaches. According to Diana Rossini of The Athletic, the Tennessee Titans are fielding calls on several players, including defensive tackle Trevon Sweat, and the Buffalo Bills should be paying close attention. Let me tell you why this could be a perfect fit. First, Sweat is still on his rookie deal, which runs through 2027. That means he's affordable, something crucial for a Bills team that's only got about $1.6 million in cap space right now. The team doesn't have the financial flexibility to go after a big-name star, so this kind of low-cost, high-upside move makes total sense. Second, Sweat is young and ascending. The former second-round pick has already put together strong performances, earning Pro Football Focus pass rush grades in the mid-60s and run defense grades around 75.0. That's exactly what Buffalo needs. Someone who can plug gaps, collapse pockets, and hold his ground against the run. Let's not forget the Bills' run defense has been one of the weakest areas this season, ranking near the bottom of the league through the first half. Getting a guy like Sweat could change that overnight. Imagine him next to Ed Oliver in 2026, a young, dominant duo clogging up the metal. That's the kind of interior presence that can anchor a championship-caliber defense. Now, to be clear, there's no guaranteed Tennessee actually moves him. Beat writer Aston Freeze from A to Z Sports believes it's possible, though not certain. But given that the current Titans front office didn't draft him, it's not impossible to think they'd move him for the right price. If that opportunity opens up, Brandon Beane should be on the phone immediately. So, here's where we stand. Joey Bosa's fine, is annoying, sure, but it's not catastrophic. Buffalo's defensive line depth, however, is an issue that needs to be addressed, and soon. The potential to land Trayvon Sweat could be the kind of under-the-radar move that makes a real difference come playoff time. As we head into this week's massive matchup against Kansas City, the Bills can't afford distractions. Not from fines, not from injuries, and not from media noise. Because make no mistake, this is a statement game. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are walking into Orchard Park knowing that Buffalo wants payback for last year's AFC Championship heartbreak. This isn't just another regular season showdown, this is personal. And even though the Bills are dealing with adversity, that's exactly when this team seems to play its best football. Allen, Milano, Diggs, Cook, and now Bosa, these guys have all been battle-tested. They've felt the heartbreak, the criticism, and the doubt, and they've used it as fuel. So yeah, while Joey Bosa might be $12,000 lighter in the wallet this week, you can bet he'll be $12,000 angrier when he steps on that field Sunday. And that might be exactly what Buffalo needs. Fire, aggression, and a chip on their shoulder.
When starting safety Taylor Rapp went down with that knee injury, the door swung wide open. And Jordan Poyer didn't just walk through it, he charged through it. This week, the Bills officially signed Jordan Poyer to the 53-man roster, making his return official. And this Sunday, against none other than Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Poyer will make his home debut in front of the Bills Mafia once again. You could see the emotion all over his face when he spoke to reporters. If you were reading it in a book, Poyer said, you'd be like, there's no way this is happening. That's how unreal this comeback feels. He continued, I'm super excited to run out of that tunnel as a Buffalo Bill on Sunday, against one of the top quarterbacks of all time, against one of the top tight ends of all time, 2 gold jacket players. That line right there, man, it says everything. Jordan Poyer isn't just coming back to play, he's coming back to compete, to prove that at 33 years old, he still has plenty left in the tank, and that Buffalo is still where his heart beats loudest. Let's talk about what this means for the Bills' defense. Losing Rapp was tough, no question about it, but Poyer's return adds something that numbers can't measure: experience, intelligence, and leadership. He's one of the best safeties this franchise has ever seen, and he knows Sean McDermott's defense like the back of his hand. For young guys like Bishop and Hancock, having Poyer in the secondary is like having a second coach on the field. He's the guy who's been through it all, from heartbreak losses to epic playoff battles. He's seen Mahomes, he's seen Lamar, he's seen Burrow, and he knows exactly what it takes to win those matchups. That kind of veteran presence is priceless. And make no mistake, Bills Mafia, this isn't just a feel-good story. Poyer can still play. He brings physicality, reads offenses like a chess master, and has that old-school edge that Buffalo's defense has been missing since he left. You can bet he'll have something to prove against Kansas City, too. Mahomes knows him well. Kelsey knows him well, but they also respect him. They know Poyer's not just a name, he's a problem when he's locked in. Now, imagine that moment this Sunday. The crowd roaring, "Let's go Buffalo," echoing through Highmark, and Jordan Poyer runs out of that tunnel again. You can already picture it, can't you? The man who gave so much to this city, who fought through injuries, who never backed down, back in front of the fans who love him most. He said it best himself, "I'm extremely thankful and blessed to be here, and I'm just going to keep shooting arrows." That's classic Poyer, humble, focused, and hungry. For the younger generation of Bills defenders, this is a perfect reminder of what it means to wear that Buffalo logo. It's about grit. It's about heart. It's about finishing the story the right way. And let's not overlook the timing of this return. The Bills are chasing momentum right now. They just dominated Carolina 40-9, snapping their skid and reminding everyone that this team still belongs in the contender conversation. Now, they've got the Chiefs up next, a rivalry that's become must-watch football every time these two teams meet. With Mahomes and Kelsey coming to town, Buffalo's defense will need every ounce of experience and leadership they can get, and Poyer's presence could be the X factor. He's seen how Mahomes likes to bait defenders with motion, how Kelsey finds those soft spots in zone coverage. Having Poyer back there calling out reads could be the difference between a first down and a turnover. And let's not forget, this is also a chance for Buffalo to make a statement. A win over Kansas City could flip the entire AFC narrative heading into the back half of the season. Jordan Poyer's story is the kind of thing that defines the Buffalo Bills culture. It's about loyalty, it's about second chances, and it's about fighting for something bigger than yourself. This is a man who gave his blood, sweat, and tears to this franchise, and when life brought him back here, he embraced it like it was destiny. You can feel how much this means to him, to his teammates, and to the fans. And that's what makes Buffalo special. Because no matter what happens, whether you're a rookie trying to earn your stripes or a veteran like Poyer making a comeback, this city will rally behind you. That tunnel run on Sunday, it's not just about one player. It's about what the Buffalo Bills stand for: resilience, redemption, and heart. All right, Bills Mafia, I want to hear from you. What's your take on the Bosa fine? Do you think it's fair or just another example of the league cracking down too hard on defenders? And what about T'Vondre Sweat? Would you like to see Buffalo make a move for him before the deadline? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading and replying to as many as I can. And as always, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next exclusive update on the Bills. We're in the thick of it, Mafia, and no matter what comes our way, this team is built to fight, to adapt, and to keep climbing toward that ultimate goal. This Sunday, it's Bills versus Kansas City, another chapter in one of the NFL's greatest rivalries. Let's make it count. Go Bills.